Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we continue our journey of trying to make Nurgle work. So we're going to be here with a Nurgle sort of rush build, I suppose. We do have Marauders of Nurgle backed up by Plague Toads to try and overwhelm the Skaven front lines. Plague Toads, I'm always like horribly disappointed by them, but maybe if they're stacked with Marauders or anti-infantry and their mass can kind of bully through Skaven, we'll have to see. Now, Kugath has been one of the things that I've been bringing in almost every single matchup, and I've been using him as a distraction Carnifex that actually does damage, much like Mortarion in 40k actually. Like Mortarion in Tabletop Warhammer for the Death Guard is this huge beast. He moves up, he usually absorbs all the firepower, but he actually, like, if he doesn't die, he can still kill you, and Kugath is very much the same way. Whereas the classic analogy of the Carnifex, which is something that's big and scary but doesn't necessarily tear everything apart, might not be as apt, but even still, Kugath against Skaven, a little bit risky. Rattling Gunners, Jezzail Slingers, but he's got almost 15,000 HP, and if my opponent puts a lot of focus into Kugath, I'm hoping the rest of my army can shine, but it's very wishful thinking. We got two Cultists as well. Cultists are very tough for Skaven to kill. Ideally, I have a Marauder and a Cultist on each side, and Kugath and company kind of harry on the middle. I'm hoping that the Skaven will, struggle on the side objectives. We'll have to see how it goes. So good luck, have fun to Hadries, and let's see if the King of the Skaven can take down big boy Kugath. So Kugath is here. And he's going to be moving up. And what are those? Are those Night Runners? They are. Okay, very cool. So let's move you guys up like so. And we'll get you guys on Objective 4. Move you up. There are some Globadiers there, which is very scary. But Globes don't do a whole lot against the big Chungus. So we're going to move this way. It looks like he's more concentrated there. So, yeah, we can like throw some, Kugath bombardments here. And I think I'm just going to play the side objectives and just make it like really weird and really ugly. And we'll move you guys there, move you Toads here, and we can keep a couple guys like up in the center just to keep my opponent honest. But yeah, Kugath will probably die to that kind of focus fire. What the hell is this? A Chieftain. Oh, okay. He's doing the Skaven Chieftain. Got it. Okay, so we're going to move Big Boy over there and try and mitigate some of the shooting. We'll kind of concave on the sides here, and let's evaluate our reinforcements. Now we have Forsaken, we have Horsemen. Furies are probably the way. Ah, Rattling Gunners. I was hoping you didn't bring any. Oh, God. No, not like this. All right, let's get some Furies and move to the side. I'm already like feeling the pain of being a Nurgle enjoyer here. Let's move a couple of shielded Marauders down the middle. Get some Toads kind of working this way. You Toads can hug the side of the map. Let's get you guys here and get the Cultists in there. Hopefully we can get like one of these objectives somehow. We'll have to see. Yeah, the Globes are on their way in, and Marauders of Nurgle should trade pretty darn well here. Let's go ahead and attack those Skaven slaves. And Kugath is going to move to the side objective and try his best to make it work. So let's go get on the Globes here. We got Cultists and company, so let's get ready to party. And we can get a couple Marauder Horsemen. Have them come in, start throwing at the Rat Ogres. And Kugath is going to just make his way downtown and party here. Oh, those guys did do some damage, though. All right, shielded boys. Let's go. Let's get you guys up. And we have now gotten into the front line here, so let's get the Plague Toads pushing into those units. And these Marauders need to just get the capture weight. So let's get another Fury. Fly it over, and we need to, kind of just park right here as we ignore the middle objective. 100%. We don't give a shit about the middle. It's like we're not doing it. We're not playing that game. It's too open. We'll send some Marauders in to just like be a bit of a distraction, but at the end of the day, I think it's a bad idea. So the Chieftain's kind of losing to the Cultists, which is good. We can use a little. Oh no, we don't want to heal the Cultists. Ah, well, it's too late. It was just an instinct there. And we do see the doggos coming in. So yeah, we need to push in and just keep getting in there, boys. Marauder Horsemen, just circle back. Let's get the Cultists going. And is there anything? I guess we could bring some Nurglings in. Nurglings actually aren't bad against like Skaven slave type units. Marauders in the middle get hammered, obviously. This fight's going pretty well, believe it or not. And do we have any Globes over here? Not really. Just Toads bumping and grinding, and they're doing their best. All right, so Cultists, we need him to get beat up again, actually, so he can do all the big, the big goodness for us. Let's pull you guys around and just loop this way and get another Nurgling to move up. Just get those little Vanguard Bandits here for the capture weight. Kugath should be able to wrestle this objective, 100%. And the fact that the value trading is even is good for us, I would say. Obviously, we're going to be taking some peppering shots, but hopefully those Toads kind of saturating in will do the trick. So, all right, let's get the Toad company moving. And the Skaven Chieftain just going to be sitting in the shadows back here, no surprises. Nurglings have engaged against Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers. Let's actually get behind them and just rout them and just try to do that. Marauders in the middle, completely crushed. We need to be really aware of where the Globadiers are and maybe have Furies or Hounds on standby for them. So we'll just park you guys back here. And this side was a huge victory for us, though. And I mean, I think we get the other side here, too. Like, yeah, and the Toads can just push through, right? They have the mass. See, that's the thing about the Toads is, like, basic Skaven slave-type units aren't necessarily going to be able to hold them. And we do have Rattling Gunners, and that's why I chose to fight up on the high ground here. Kugath is going to poop out some little Nurglings to help, and we're gonna try and shut those guys down. All right, so let's attack into the back of those. Let's get you guys up, and we'll get you Marauders going here. How's this objective looking? Globadiers, let's dive on them. And yeah, honestly, I feel like we're winning this game, guys. A lot of it's the map too. Like Nurgle is very map dependent. The toads are on top of those, which is nice. We have the cultist versus the chieftain, which is actually good because we want the we want them to get. Yeah, man, those tail slashers just not going. We need to get some Forsaken up here like stat. Oh, they're so expensive. Ugh. 850. Man, since when did the Forsaken? I always thought they were a little bit cheaper than that, but I guess not. All right, so we almost got those guys off, and on the side back here, let's get the Forsaken coming up. They can move, give us some good stopping power here, and Kugath needs to get back while we use the little rats here to kind of chase, and it looks like, yeah, the Globadiers did get shut down, but for how long? Cultists down here, let's go get them on the globes and pull these Marauders back to the objective, and just keep routing off the Skaven. As a matter of fact, we can even collapse down there, although we should keep our infantry up on the point, because we don't want them getting Globadiered. So Kugath is pulling back. Let's get that capture weight. And how are we looking here? Forsaken are, you know, they're not the speediest Forsaken of the world. Clan Vulcan Tail Slasher's almost broken. We can even start pressuring the middle a little bit now too. So let's send some Marauders up to the middle and start the kind of the Nurgle squeeze. Toads, go forth, my minions. Toads should, in theory, counter some of these units. Let's go ahead and use the Fecundity here to keep those guys alive. Pull you back. Kugath Chungus Father is getting blasted by some of these. And let's get into melee. Let's get into melee with these guys and get that capture weight. So there they go. There's the capture weight. Marauder Horsemen can go down here, jump on some Night Runners, screw it. And yeah, we can jump. This guy's good. So is there going to be pressure coming this way? I don't think so. We can do some Nurglings as well, get them up on the point. And Kugath Plaguefather, you know, he's got a lot of healing. So like even if he gets a little bit beat up, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's Ikit Claw. Okay. So Ikit is here. Do we get the objective? Yeah. You see, we can't get those Rattling Gunners back there, or those whatever those things are. We need to get some Furies to just like dive on them, just to buy time basically for us to heal. We don't have any Furies in the back pocket at the moment. All right. So we're just going to run. You can see this is the Kugath distraction. He just sits there. He just tanks it like a champ. And, you know, despite me falling behind on value, it's actually not so bad. All right, so let's get you here. And the middle objective could be in a little bit of danger. Let's move you guys up. And how is our boy Kugath doing? He's doing pretty good. He's doing all right. All right, so let's get those Forsaken back here, get you going, and we can use the Plague Bearer Summon right now, which is why you bring the Cultists. Very nice. And do we have any Furies? We do. All right, so let's go chase those Rattling Gunners down. Let's go. We have the summons as well, the Haggard summons, yes. Kugath Plaguefather just going to kind of drift around. Okay, so now he can engage and go after Ikit Claw here as we get the Plague Bearer summon, which is excellent. Let's go after these guys, little Nurgling bandits doing their thing. We did kind of lose out here, though. That looks like it went pretty well for my opponent. Yeah, Hadri's traded well there. All right, let's get the company up here, and we probably want to reinforce that side objective. Let's send some slow boys there. Just some Plague Bearers that just take like 10 years to get rid of, right? So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and use the Fleshy Abundance. And this is basically the epicenter of the strategy, right? It's trying to force people to overinvest into killing Kugath, and then the rest of your army shines. So we'll see if it ends up working out. Marauders, all right, let's go fight here. Go fight here. We can actually use Glorious Rot right here because they're super bunched up, so it's going to be doing a ton of Nurgle damage. We'll keep tabs on that as well. This cultist is going to lose to Ikit eventually. You know, Ikit's an anti-infantry character, so it's going to hurt. But we do get the Teeth Breakers, which means Kugath. See, the Kugath distraction, man. I'm telling you. He's alive, and the rest of the army is going. Let's get the cultists down here. Oh, and the Glorious Rot broke the Skaven there. What are these, mortars? Oh, man, mortar teams. Okay. So we need to get some Houndos. Let's get some Hounds down there and have them go, like, down here and loop around. All right, we need to shut those guys down stat. So he's up on value, but a lot of that is value that's been lost on your boy Kugath, right? The Teeth Breakers have been shut down. We have the cultists moving in. Let's go here. Let's go here. Everybody laughed at Kugath till it was too late. You know, he's the man of the hour. I'm telling you, if you guys are playing Nurgle, I mean, yeah, you can just lose him and then the game's over, but you know, it's the price we pay. All right, so I moved off the objective a little bit, Bronzodia. We're gonna get you guys down here. Plague Bearers are on their way, and if I don't shut down those mortars, we're gonna die. It's gonna be bad. So I need to get these Poison Hounds. I don't know who wins between Poison Hounds and these Wolf Rats. I almost want to use a Fecundity, but no, we don't want to take that fight. All right, let's get to the middle. Kugath needs to pull back. Cultist needs to pull back. Furies, what are they chasing at the moment? We can have them go after the Wolf Rats. Let's get back to this point here. And, you know, it's so close. This game is so close. All right, so we got the Warriors up on there. He's got the point back. Let's go get on these Globadiers. Let's get the Plague Bears moving here. And we need Furies. Furies are, like, so tough for the Skaven to stop, for sure. All right, big man Kugath going to be waddling to the point with his homie. Furies, looks like they broke those Hounds, which is good. And we still have 6 capture weight here, which is going to be very tough. Nurglings are down here. Globadier is going to get wrecked. And Furies should be able to shut down those Avalanche Mortars while the Plague Bears will eventually get the objective back. So now we're in the end game now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be playing for the long game here. We have to, basically. And Kugath, he could just turn around. And I don't think there'll be too much of an issue. Let's do an overcasted fleshy right here. The cultist didn't really need the healing. That was a bit of a mistake. That's all good. And do we have any infantry we can summon? We'll have some Nurglings in a second, so we can move those guys up to the point and head them over here, and you guys get back on that. It looks like we're getting a little bit of cap weight on the middle, and we have lost the side objective, and it looks like we have shut down the big expensive avalanche mortars, which is going to be a colossal win for us, Forsaken and Nurglings. Let's get you guys back up. We need all hands on deck, although I can start unsummoning some of the Marauders. They're not like a super valuable unit. And they are getting routed off, so the Skaven are, you know, starting to get overextended a little bit. Nurglings back up on the point. Let's get you here. We have this cultist who's just holding down like a champ. Chungath, like, investing in killing Kugath just, I think it's so risky. Let's unsummon that cultist. And we should be able to resummon something useful here. Yeah, just a basic Marauders, that's fine. It gives Kugath a little bit of support. So I would like to move Kugath down to the middle. That's going to be the plan. We'll move him down there for now. Let's get the Nurglings to do a little bit of a surround here. These guys are doing it, and the Plague Bearers slowly winning their fights, but with a big emphasis on slow. I believe we still have our summon on this guy. Yeah, we still do, but it's a ways off. So Kugath is going to roll down to the center, and let's see if we can avoid the classic Nurgle, you know, pitfall of basically just running out of steam. Not running out of steam, excuse me, but not being able to capture the objectives quick enough. Let's get some Poison Hounds, Nurglings, Plague Bearers. Let's get up there. Let's get the Poison Hounds for a little bit of capture weight. And we have the Glorious Rot down here. We'll see how much they bunch up. All right, Kugath is on his way. Skaven are going to, for sure, press that side objective. Do we have any infantry other than that we could send over there? Yeah, we'll have a full health unit of shielded Marauders, which is going to be tricky to deal with, right? You guys go after the Clan Rats. You guys move up here. The capture weight is coming back to us. It looks like the Avalanche Mortars have returned. Somehow, Palpatine has returned. All right, turn around, take down those Wolf Rats there. And if we can't get to those Avalanche Mortars, you know what? Let's just try and kill them with Glorious Rot. It's really haggard, but like I honestly don't have too many choices, guys. And more Marauders. Yes, yes. All right, so Kugath is on his way to the middle. We need to get that capture weight. And we get caught in another Flensing Ruin. We can use the Fecundity heal here to heal up these units. Let's summon some Nurglings. And did we get the point? We don't quite have it yet. We don't quite have it yet. And Glorious Rot did not get the job done. So we're going to just hopefully get the capture weight here with these Hounds. It's so tight. Oh, man. All right, do we have anything we can move up here? Another Hound unit? Yes, we just need the capture weight. All right, so down there you go. Kugath and company going to be trying to get that middle one. It's going to be tough, man. He's taking a lot of damage. He's taking a lot of damage, and he is in fact healing caps now. So what you see is what you got. All right, let's creep around the back here. And do we have Marauders we can send to the point? We have to play for a triple cap here. All right, let's go, 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 go. Squeeze through there, guys. Squeeze through there. Let's get Ikit Claw getting attacked here. We can, I guess, yeah, we want to get these Hounds to go shut down those Avalanche Mortars because they are just wrecking my world right now. Marauders made it up to the point. They should be able to hold their own there, I think. Forsaken units. Yeah, we got Marauders heading here. So we're kind of like playing slowly for all three objectives. And it looks like the Skaven chief in there is actually being friendly fired a little bit, which is hilarious. Let's get some Forsaken coming. Very good at clearing off Skaven positions. And Kugath is going to try and win the middle. It's going to take some time. Let's get these infested Nurglings up here. Forsaken, charge downhill. You guys attack the Gutter Runners. Marauders just get up on the point. And Kugath, I guess we're just doing Stream of Corruptions right now. It is what it is. But yeah, it's a really good game. I'm actually very happy with the Nurgle build's performance so far. All right, let's get the Hounds collapsing down in the middle. We just rear charge into the back of these units and try and get it. Kugath does have the capture weight. Like everything is just so precarious right now, though. Everything is just so stressful. Can I get some Marauders to that point before I lose it? Is the question? Probably not. The slowness of it. All right, let's go down here. We got Ikit. The Rats are up here doing their thing. We have multiple Wolf units or Hound units. Let's just try and get the capture weight. We might need to send one over to make sure we don't lose that side one because Nurgle infantry are just so slow. Although it's a process. All right, so this objective is going to flip. Okay, that's really good for us. Ikit's coming. Let's attack these guys. Attack these guys. Forsaken just coming for that point, and we'll get some little popcorn burglars over here. Let's pop a big Fecundity down in the middle. Just heal up whatever we can. And the objective should be flipping. Oh, come on, Marauders. We need you guys to hold shit. That could be the big problem here, right? All right, so let's get these guys to go see if they can save that point. Because this one flipped for us. And Kugath is still just raid bossing it here. He's causing lots of problems. Forsaken might be able to get this one. We really, really need to hold on to this point, though, and those Marauders just broke. Oh, yeah. So much to manage. Kugath is tanking it. Absolute raid boss. Doing awesome work for you know, Big Grandpa there. And how do the Hounds do? Do the Hounds get to the point quick enough? It seems like we will get there just in time to delay it for a moment. But yeah, he's gonna get it. So we need to just hide these guys now and just wait for the Marauders to get there. All right, let's get you guys back here. Forsaken are up on the point. Let's do this. You little Rats are hiding on the side, which is very, very good tactic there. And let's get some horsemen over there to try and get this. We still have time to work with. It's not like we're out of time, although Kugath going down could be the catalyst of change. And you know, Nurgle likes change, but in a very slow fashion. So we got a Plague Bear summon here. Let's drop that. How's this objective looking? Ooh, he's really, really on point with this Skaven. He's able to get those Globadiers in, and they're going to just wreck me. And Forsaken will get wrecked as well. Yeah, well played. I think he's got it. GG, man. That was a really good game. I felt like our build had some nice principles. Like, the Toads didn't perform early. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think I should have kept summoning the Toads? What do you think was really the catalyst? Because for me, it's kind of tough to analyze in the live game, whereas in replays, it's a little bit easier to kind of see what was going on. All right, let's get back here and shut this down. But I'm pretty sure that's it. The value's even, which means, you know, with our healing taken into account, like, we might actually be ahead on value, but it doesn't seem like that's possible. Like, most of our army's routed and gone. I guess a lot of his stuff is very low, too. Like, Chieftain's low. Ikit was pretty low last I saw as well. Plague Bears will be able to grind the middle objective. Nurglings will fight up here. We do get on top of that, but the Globadiers wrecked us. GG, well played. Great comeback by Hadries, because I really felt like we were in a commanding position. That was a great, great game. Also, maybe we overextended by going for 3 objectives. Like, we should have just maybe kept Kugath and the Cultists up there and then just pressed the middle super hard. Hard to say. Hard to say. Really, really good game on his part, though. Beautiful stuff. So I think, like, against a lesser Skaven player, I think I would have won. Like, if it wasn't somebody who's really tuned at Skaven, just like your average tournament player who just plays them occasionally, I did like it. The Toads didn't get crazy value, but not bad value either. Their mass was okay. I really liked how that worked out. Got to go back to the drawing board on some things. I think Kugath is the way. He didn't get a ton of value, but you see how much he absorbs and allows other things to shine. Furies are really good, obviously. They did an excellent job of shutting things down. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Well played to Hadries. Awesome game. That's it for tonight, and all hail the Horned Rat, apparently.